Well, I think it's time we discuss it now. I'm in a state now where I can really sit down and discuss it. So let's do it. LeBron James was named by the Associated Press as Athlete of the Decade. What the hell does that even mean? There's a few idiots out there that would actually sit there and go, yeah, that's true. And those are the people I kind of want to slap right across the face. If LeBron James deserved to be Athlete of the Decade, we need to stop watching sports. He was named Athlete of the Decade. A list that had Gretzky on it, Palmer won it, I think, Tiger Woods had won it, and a runaway winner in the votes by editors, writers, wow. Now, they claim because LeBron is leading the league in assists this year, why being amongst one of the NBA scoring leaders, including playoffs, no one in the NBA has scored more points than LeBron in the last 10 years. Wow, he's got to be the guy. Unbelievable. People's like, look how many NBA finals he's been in all those years. Really? They kept sticking him in the NBA finals because the East was weak? So really? We're going to talk about that? See, this is why sports editors and writers should not be dictating sports and pointing out awards because they don't play it. They're just fans of it. And they're just going off the who was nice to me in the interview test. It's disgusting. It's a disservice to those who watch sports and watch the game. Hell, you could say Steph Curry then. Steph Curry did LeBron James' whole career within 5 years. He's done his whole decade, and what he win, 3 championships in this decade? Steph Curry's done that. He went to 5 straight NBA finals. Won 3, lost 2. So Steph Curry, athlete of the decade, right? He changed the game. Everybody trying to be like Steph. Nobody trying to be like Bron. He literally changed the game in the face of basketball. He did not. His imprint is on the game. I don't see LeBron's. So Steph Curry isn't athlete of the decade? Sports media guys? Athlete of the decade. You know, this is why I don't like all this decade crap. Everybody gets too emotionally high and want to give people awards and things that they don't deserve. I think Kawhi Leonard should have got it, actually, if he didn't miss that year being out. Kawhi Leonard, to me, was on pace to get it. I mean, he's got 2 NBA championships. He led a team that he was on for 1 year to an NBA championship, which was an amazing run. A team that never won anything. They didn't have really any superstar players on the team. And won an NBA championship. over the Golden State Warriors, even though there was no Kevin Durant. They still had Steph. They beat the unstoppable Giannis. I thought that was probably the most impressive NBA championship win, to just for them to even make the championship. But I understand. I'm not saying these people are even athlete of the decade. I'm just saying, in retrospect, I mean, a stat pattern like LeBron James, it's like, are you serious? No NBA player really should be in the conversation of athlete of the decade. It just, no. That's out. Now, how do you give that award over the person that truly deserves the award? Let's give you the list of athlete of the decade and who should really get it. Athlete of the decade is an easy selection and should be a unanimous one. Tom Brady. That's it. There is no more discussion about it. Tom Brady is undoubtedly the athlete of the decade. Do we even need to talk about it? Tom Brady is athlete of the decade. You hate Tom Brady. You know why you hate Tom Brady? Because he keeps winning. He keeps winning. That's why you hate him. That's why you hate Tom Brady. He keeps winning. Now, during this decade, Tom Brady went to 5 Super Bowls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Super Bowls. People don't even make it to 1. Tom has made it to 5. He's won 3 out of 5 Super Bowls. And if you want to compare an NBA championship to Super Bowls, you are delusional. Even the years they didn't go to the Super Bowl, his teams were 14-2. They have never lost more than 5 games out of 16 that they play in the regular season. They've never lost more than 5 in a season, in a decade. In a decade, they've been to 5 Super Bowls. You can't even compare one NBA playoff season to an NFL playoff season. In the NFL, it's one and done. If you lose one game, you're gone. That's it. Ain't no, we got to try to beat them 7, win 4 out of 7. Oh, we messed up today, but we'll get it fixed tomorrow. Ain't no tomorrow. It's either win or you go home. That's it. Your season's over. So the Super Bowl has way more weight than an NBA Finals. How do you even compare the two? There's never, the most anybody has ever won in a franchise history is 6. Tom got 6 championships on his own. 3 in this decade. 3 last decade, 3 this decade. Why are we even talking about this? This is the most insane, ludicrous selections I have ever seen. I hadn't even made a comment on it because I was so mad the moment I saw it. I said, if this isn't the worst trash I've ever seen in my life, if they mean athlete, like he's more athletic than Tom Brady, then yeah. But to sit there and say like this guy is, hell no. Hell to the no. Let me text him back. I'll deal with that later. Now, the way I look at it is this. Tom Brady should have been athlete of the decade. Easy. But if he didn't, guess what? LeBron ain't even number 2. LeBron isn't even number 2. They're not, it's not even close. He's not number 2. This is what I'm talking about. This is why people don't like LeBron James and all of this fakeness that they bring to the table. In this past decade, do you not know Michael Phelps from 2004, 2008 Olympics? What he did there? Right? That's just to get him started. In 2004, all the medals he won in Athens. And I know you're going to say, hey, that's not this decade. You're right. It's not this decade. But let's look at what he did. 2012, he won 4 gold medals, 2 silvers, and swimming. 4 years later, Rio de Janeiro, he's even older. He wins 5 gold medals in swimming and 1 silver. That's this decade. Do you know how hard it is to train for like 4 years? You gotta wait 4 years. It's the Olympics. Do you know you're gonna be 4 years older in age going against guys that are like 19 and 20 years old who are younger than you? See, the older you get, they stay the same age. Some of the guys you might see again that you saw from 4 years ago. And believe me, they've been practicing to get better to take you down. But these guys are getting younger. You got different people in there, from freestyle to medley, relay, the butterflies, all of it. Now, granted, people don't see the Olympics that much. Once every 4 years. So they be like, man, you can't really put, oh, yes, you can when you're winning that many gold medals. You know what degree of difficulty that is? Do you know the degree of difficulty that is? I don't think you do. And he was easily light years above LeBron James. If you didn't want to give it to Tom Brady, Michael Phelps is the guy that should have gotten it next. At his age, to have been in 4 Olympics, just think, it's once every 4 years. He's been in 4. And you don't think that man deserved it? This is what I'm talking about. All the propaganda they feed you. See, when you say athlete, that means all sports. So to compare it is kind of ludicrous. Now, if they wanted to say basketball, then yeah, okay, let's see it. And is LeBron James even third? Hell to the no. He's not third. He's not third at all. Do you know who's above him? Lionel Messi. As much as I can't stand Messi, to me he's the soccer version of LeBron James. But you cannot take away what Messi has done. Again, a much harder sport than basketball. Scoring, assists, creating shots. The little guy has become a scoring machine. There's probably never going to be another scorer like him. He became the all-time leading scorer at the age of 24. In 2012, he broke all records. In 2012, remember the 5-goal display game? He broke a 40-year-old record in 2012. 13, 14, same thing. Lionel Messi clearly is a better player. Did you forget he won the Golden Boot in 2016, 2017? He had a run for 7, 8, maybe 9 years where he was dominant in the game. And ladies and gentlemen, this is soccer. Okay, football. But don't you think Lionel Messi, for athlete of the decade, he wouldn't be in the conversation? That he wouldn't be better than LeBron James in this situation? I gave you three guys that you would put above LeBron James this decade. So LeBron James getting that award by the Associated Press is a travesty to journalism. And I want the people that follow me to know whether the press lie to you is like they're going to do consistently. You're going to hear the truth from me. Always. And I'm out. And don't forget to subscribe to the page. And definitely support the page by hitting up the Cash App. My name is Karceno on the Cash App. That's Karceno. Support the page. Support the movement. Or you can hit the donate button in the description box and leave me a message in the Streamlab, as I do check all messages over there. Thank you. I'm out.